Alright, so last time we got together, the very last thing that you did was go through the portal at the castle. And this is now session 7, titled The Hunting Lodge. So, you come out, you are in some mountains, and the climate's very stark, and there's a portal and a nearby lodge. There's chilly wind, and the surrounding countryside is heavily forested.
What's the lodge look like? Is it fancy?
Sharing now.
Get fancy.
Is it fancy?
Fire
It looks pretty fancy.
Yeah, it does.
Fucking dragon.
Especially if that dragon in the background is that there.
That's in the picture, but it doesn't say anything that dragon is actually here.
I call that a win then.
That is, in fact, a win.
Not saying that we can't take a white dragon, but
Hola.
Welcome.
are there any miller abouters? Or is there just basically nothing between us and the lodge?
Let's have a intelligence nature check.
I guess I don't know much about nature, but I'm pretty smart, so maybe that gets us there. I can roll pretty good too.
I got a +3 on that. I could try rolling.
Give it a try.
Maybe.
Nope.
All right. So, just a description of the area here. Dark pine woods are all around on the slopes of the mountain valley. The air is cold and fresh. 2 ancient stones stand to either side of you, and no more than a bow shot ahead along the path is a large house with stone on the ground floor, timbers above. Within sight are more standing stones. Pine branches shift and sway in a gusting, fitful wind. A squirrel chitters and then falls silent. You notice that there are some tracks, but they are not marks of normal hunting hounds, but rather those of ambush drakes.
She said a word I didn't like.
Ambush or drakes? Or squirrel?
Squirrel.
I mean, at this point, ambush drakes or whatever, because we're high enough level we may be able to deal with them. But squirrels, man, the squirrels.
Get a rabid squirrel up in your pants and you're done.
It could go poorly.
Oh yeah.
Perception to see if I notice ambush?
Sure.
Or is that a nature again?
No, you can do perception. If you're listening, looking.
Nope. Twiddle my thumbs.
Thumb in ass.
I'm sure an 8 might be able to make me see something, but not much.
You guys are both staring at the ground.
Hey, there's a large there.
Hey, look at the squirrel! Squirrel!
Lacking any knowing better, I suppose I will look at my companions and shrug and start walking towards the lodge. We are dressed like cultists.
You are.
And I don't have a very good memory, but I'm pretty sure we're carrying stuff.
The ancient building has a wood and plaster upper floor over a fieldstone lower floor. Its shuttered windows are all closed. The roof is completely overgrown with moss. A single door stands slightly open, and smoke pours from one of the 3 large chimneys.
So what you're telling me is this picture is nowhere near accurate.
Sorta, kinda. I mean, it's got moss on the ceiling, and
So it's 2 chimneys.
the other one's on the back side of the house. You can't see it. Get over it.
All the shutters are open.
That's just for aesthetics. They're fake. You're being mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm just critiquing art. When compared next to the story written about it. I just approach, I suppose, and hope my friends follow me.
Sounds good.
Alright, let me find a map
I-
here.
I use the term friends very loosely.
Guys, follow.
You have a map of the ground floor here.
Ignore all the things that you can't see.
I know, right? I hate that I can't, like, obscure that, but it is what it is,
It's okay.
I suppose. Let me look and see if there's a different map here. I feel like there should be another one. There should be.
Here now.
What was that, Tyler?
I think I'm here now.
You are. It shows you connected and your little thingy
I
thing.
see stuff, so
You did stuff. Looks like you're
I
in
see
here.
stuff. Okay.
What do you see?
A map of a hunting
Okay.
lodge,
We're doing so good so far.
kennel,
Okay.
stable that I'm like.
Just trying to find a map.
I wonder if those are draconic runes, or if those are like Celtic runes.
Those are those are Norse Celtic.
Nice.
A few years ago, I could have told you what they said. Now it would take a little bit.
That's okay. The fact that you can actually identify them is light years ahead of me, so.
I used to use that when I made maps for all my game. Like my original world map, all of the town names and everything were done in runes like that.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
But I can't read them now.
Alright, so there are 2 stone outbuildings nearby the lodge, near a well and a woodpile. And then there's the main structure itself. Where would you
So,
like to go?
do the Drake tracks go to the stable?
I don't know. Does somebody have like, was it be survival for tracking?
I don't think I do.
I left my pocket ranger at home.
Wait.
You should get on that.
Marcus, roll bad.
Marcus is rolling really poorly tonight. Is anyone else going to roll survival?
I might as well try.
Is it just drakes? So it's not dragons.
Correct. Not dragons, drakes.
Oh, think of that.
There you go.
Yes. It looks like let's see. Area 2 is a you can follow the Drake footprints to Area 2.
So they kennel their dragons and not stable. Interesting.
Well, there are different tracks that are leading to Area 3, and since Trevor rolled so well, he recognized those as wyvern tracks.
Oh, okay.
This went from bad to worse, guys.
Yeah, dude.
And we just
Another critter we're gonna avoid.
Yeah, for sure.
Can we just pack this one in and call it a day?
Well, the portal closed behind you, so what are you going to do?
I mean,
There are more than one portal, though.
wait, what?
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
we just ended up right in front of this building. What I'm gathering.
yeah,
Yeah, kind of
like
off to the side.
a bow shot away was the description, I believe.
Yes.
So somewhere between 0 and 300 meters or so.
There are 3
Or
other
feet.
portals near the lodge. Stand between similar stones.
So we're just following one trail. There's like a lot of them.
Yeah.
At least. Anybody running?
There are grooves of draconic letters spelled out on those portal stones.
What?
Hey,
Say?
we know some people that have that language.
Yeah. One says, I think it's
I don't know if I know it.
Brett and Tyler, I think.
I know it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Show-offs.
Snowy lands. Unquiet swamp of mournful croaking.
Sad frogs.
Oh,
guess.
I know it too. Sweet. Good for me.
And red sun.
So I'm assuming these are descriptions of the locations. I'm assuming the swampy one is the one we came out of.
It would seem so.
Yeah, what's the one next to us? That makes sense.
So the question is, does the treasure that we're carrying come here, or does it go in through one of these other portals?
That does seem to be the question.
Are there footprints on the ground? Do they go between the portals, or do they go through the building?
They go between the portals and up to the lodge house.
I'm gonna assume
What are you assuming?
that they're going to the hunt. Rather,
You don't want to just willy-nilly pick another portal and jump in it?
Not really. Like,
Okay.
I'm
That's valid.
The portal that you went through required a password, so you don't
Oh,
need the password.
that's
by other
well played, DM. Well played.
other
Sad.
comment.
Well, you did have to have the password for the last one. It's in the game
True.
chat.
I got it from that goblin.
Sad to
Oh, wait.
report that the runes are gibberish. Some of them are Celtic, some of them are nothing, and none of them are Faerunian letters that don't mean crap.
So it's probably like fake. It's probably like draconic. You know what I mean? Like
Probably.
it's
Yeah.
not a real thing.
Yeah, because the first letter and the fourth letter, fifth and sixth letter in that first word are Celtic runes. The other two are not. And even when you put those four together, they don't make a word.
Gotcha. I was trying to seek out hidden meaning.
Yeah, not unless it's some foreign language we don't know.
Facts.
Not
Okay.
seeing any-
Well, I mean, there's basically no reason not to just like wander in here and see what we can get ourselves into. I guess
Yeah.
we are
My
6th
axe
level.
is- My hammer's dry. We need to get going.
Needs to be quenched in the blood of foes.
Right.
Very good. I see. I can speak Dwarven.
That's right. And Hardy Bastard's antsy too.
He's ready to get going.
Let's check this place out.
There's a bunch of windows. And then there's
Are
just
there
a
guards
door.
posted?
No, there doesn't seem to be because I asked earlier if there were people roaming about and she did not answer.
There are not people.
Okay, so there are not people. So I mean, we are still cultist draped from the last game, so there's basically no reason why we shouldn't just stroll in here like we own the place, right?
Sure, I'm down.
Confidence is everything.
Right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fake it till you
I
make
guess.
it.
Yeah. So I mean, there's no reason not to just go in and check the door at 4, and then.
Alright, so just inside the front door is a chamber with pegs and benches for cloaks and boots, a set of rusty spears set in one corner, held in the claw of a small drake statue. The guard post to the right of the entryway is unoccupied except when there are small groups. Seems like there's not too many people home at this point in time. There are arrow slits in the entry hallway used to fortify the building if need be.
Oh, is that those 2 little slots that I mistook as windows?
Correct.
Cool.
I examined here and the cloak.
Yeah, are there like cloaks and stuff hanging?
There's a few.
Things were left cloaks or on cloaks.
Are you examining or examining in quotation marks?
I'm doing whatever that so we'll
They look like the purple cloaks, just like the ones that you have. There appears to be nothing left in the pockets.
damn it.
Sorry.
Do I remember if the cultists is dressed differently other than the cloaks? Or so if we like drop our cloaks here like we're supposed to, if they'll be like, "You're not one of us because you're not dressed like us."
Did you guys get any amulets or anything? You did, didn't you? Like I thought you got the whole shebang.
Thought so.
I have a whole.
I think you
But
did.
I don't know.
And Tyler would know, just because he knows about the cult, that if you guys leave your cloaks here, you will be okay. You have the correct insignia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
In which
we're
case,
good guys.
we're going to do what we're supposed to do and place cloaks here. But don't forget to grab your cloak on the way out.
You're right, Tyler. We are good guys.
Yeah,
We're the good guys.
right.
All right. Where would you like to explore next?
I peek in the guard area to see if there's anything like to the window of interest.
Okay, so that little area to that little square to the right, it
Yeah.
appears that there's a doorway to your. When you peek your head in, there's a doorway to your left, and you can go straight across into a larger room.
Nothing in there.
No, just a guard post area, and there's no
No
guard
like
there.
log or anything.
No what?
Log.
Like
like
a logbook?
Oh
entry
no,
or-
there's no logbook.
No need to forge things then.
I'm just gonna write my name here or somebody's. Not mine.
Kevin the Confessor.
Alright, I say go through the door. Who left?
Which door? To room number
That's
5
Brett.
or room number 6?
We got Brett back. I would say we just go in the front, like
Okay.
we're originally supposed to. Because if we come in the side from the guard post, and there's someone in there, they're gonna be like, "What are you guys doing here?" Because that's a
Oh,
weird way to
I
come in.
mean, I'm pretty sure you have to go through 5 first, because like
Kind of looks
don't-
that way.
Yeah.
Well, this central hallway has stairs, wooden doors, and a set of fine plate armor. Flanking the main entrance are 2 freestanding suits of elven plate mail armor, even elven plate armor, both coated in chipped green paint. Man-sized demonic statues stand near the base of the stairs.
Anybody
Uh,
in here?
What'd you say, Tyler?
Is there anyone in here?
No.
Oh, okay.
The 2 demonic
little table over
statues
there?
or gargoyles.
Are they actually gargoyles?
To be fair, we have fought gargoyles, so we know they're at least with these. I'll examine statues, demonic statues.
All right. You're looking over the statues?
Yeah.
They are gargoyles. But they don't seem to be attacking.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's good.
Well, that's good.
I
Um,
examine the armor.
there you go.
Wait, not that.
Yeah, not that. Do a perceptions check.
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong. Yeah. Good.
Can maybe I examine the armor since I'm the elf? Maybe I know elven craftsmanship better than
I'm
silly
half-elf,
half-breed.
Fuck you.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
Me.
He sure does.
Me.
Well, you stop Tyler. There's actually freezing ruins on those armor.
Step that.
Don't touch that.
Step that.
Oh. So they're trapped.
These seem to be traps. They're exquisite elven armor traps.
And since you rolled a 20, you believe that it can be removed with Dispel Magic. So if anybody has that.
Sure wish I was a wizard that cast spells.
Do we want to do that?
Do you have spell magic?
I do have dispel magic.
I totally don't.
I bet Davey
Uh,
had Dispel Magic.
I bet he doesn't.
No, that's true.
I
He
bet.
probably doesn't.
Fuck it. I'll dispel magic on
Okay, roll for it.
We are totally getting in trouble.
it. Yeah. Ability
How does
check.
dispel magic work in this edition?
That's what I'm reading right now.
Yeah,
I was like,
let me
sort of like,
pull it
I
up
thought
too.
worked. For each spell, 4th level or higher target, is it at least a 4th level spell? Because if it's 3rd level or lower, it automatically. 4th level or higher, I have to make a spellcast check.
I would say if he has a DC level, you have to roll a spellcaster check.
Yeah, because it does give me a DC.
Okay.
I hate to poo on your parade, but
Poo poo poo.
that is like 10 plus spell level, right?
It is. How the fuck do I roll a spell? I have no clue how to roll.
Okay, let me see.
We forgot how to play this game.
I've never had to roll one before.
Learning new
'Cause
things.
It doesn't give me any options for it. I'm assuming it's my primary ability.
Did you prepare spells for the day?
I don't prepare spells.
Monks don't, or monks. Bards
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Bards are too good.
Doesn't have an awesome description.
Yeah, it doesn't give you a roll, does it?
Alright. Spell attack modifiers, proficiency bonus plus your spellcast. Ooh.
Yeah, it was cast as a... No, that doesn't make sense. It says, Freezing Ruin can be removed with Dispel Magic DC 10.
That's it?
I'm sorry, DC 15. Duh.
Okay.
So
That'd
it's
be a fifth level
DC
spell.
equal 10 plus your spell's level. So what's your spell level? It's 3.
No, it's no. That can't be right.
No, the DC, it's a 5th level spell from the sounds.
Yeah.
So I have to roll above a 15 or higher. But I'm trying to figure out what my actual...
What's your check?
I'm pretty sure
you
it's
need
just my
Spellcasting check.
charisma plus. Yeah, there's no thing I have on it that way. That's my problem. So I was trying to figure out the modifier. Assuming it's just plus my charisma. But I have no option. And I have +7. So, I mean, I could just roll a 20 and add 7. Want to do that way. Is that fine?
Is that your charisma modifier and your proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll that.
Of course not. Well, am I able to do it again?
You can
Do you have
expend
another
a
spell?
slot, yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah. All right. So this is. I'm actually going to inspire myself.
Okay.
So that way.
So you're giving yourself a pep talk.
Yeah. You got this. Yeah. Then I'm gonna try this shit again. So if I
Do you have
get
4th level
lowered
spells
by-
yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
If I add it before, do it.
Let me look here.
Or so I think I can roll first and then decide if I want to. Okay. Once in the next 10 minutes, you can roll the die, add the number. Creature can wait until after he rolls a d20. Okay.
Basically, it gives you
So I
advantage,
can
so you can do a
decide
second
after I
roll, right?
No. So I can add. So I can roll my d20, add my 7, and then
Oh,
I
I
can
got
decide
it.
if I want to roll my d8 on top of that.
Okay.
I don't need it anyway, so here we go.
Okay.
But now I can hold on to that for the next.
All right, so you have dispelled magic on your elven armor.
Okay, now what? Does it do anything else?
Now you can inspect it without being frozen.
Yeah.
I inspect it further.
It is the masterwork elven plate.
Like I said,
I relay
masterfully
that to everyone
crafted.
I
What?
can't fit into elven armor.
Sure you can.
No, I can't.
Just the squishy bits will hang out.
There is an also, there's 2 sets of elven armor and 1 set of plate, just plain plate armor.
Oh,
Like, so I'm gonna reach out and touch the one we've just spelled at this point.
Okay.
Anything happen?
No.
I take the head off. Anything happen?
No.
Okay, we disassemble the statue and put it on the front porch.
What are you, like, burying it under the cloaks? Like, we're gonna come back and get this?
Yes. That's valuable. That
Not
is
even sure
masterwork
what
elven plate.
let's say, what's that much of?
There's a warrior. There's an elven warrior out there dying to have a pair of that.
I'm not even
Oh, he's
sure what
already
I'm
dead.
wearing.
Do you have the armor from the one guy you killed? You know that?
Be real
beyond
honest.
that, I don't know what the stats were.
Be real honest. If I were you, I'd be putting this stuff on. But
Just trying to see what kind of armor you had.
Yeah.
What's your armor like class?
I'm warrior, so I can wear anything.
That's not what I asked. What's
He's
your
gonna
armor
try
class?
and reverse engineer what you've got.
No, right now it's 20, but that's with the shield and +7 armor.
So the armor is 7.
Yeah.
What's the
What's your dex?
what's the bonus for the?
Well, I should have +1 dex bonus.
I'm assuming the shield's only 2.
Miscellaneous +3. I think. Wait,
that's your
I-
mage armor.
is mage armor only +3?
Yes.
So no shield, no dex. Even though I think I have a +1 on the dex.
Wait, don't you have a great sword?
Yes.
How are you using a shield?
It's
I'm not
strapped to
using a
his
shield.
arm.
Oh.
Don't ask questions.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure there's
He also has a long sword.
Okay.
He said he's a fighter. He can carry whatever he wants.
I do what I want. I'm a warrior.
Cast spells.
Okay, so you're not wearing a shield. Your dex is 1. Mage armor is 3,
yeah.
which is 4. And your total, so that's 14. Your total AC is whatever it is minus 14. So then
My
you
total AC is
extrapolate.
21 right now.
So 6? No,
Oh,
7. No, you're right. 7.
7. Yeah, armor's 7.
Are you wearing full plate already? Jesus.
He might be.
I don't remember.
So you got armor off the one fucking dragon bitch that we killed in the.
Or is it splint mill? It's splint mill, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that does sound right.
It's splint mill because
It is splint, yeah.
plate's only 1 better. So I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
Either way, this whole set of armor is going to the front porch for us to see.
Okay.
Unless Brat wants it, and then yeah, he'll have to
Again-
repaint it because it's green.
Dragonborn.
you
I
you
don't
are a
think
medium.
I'm gonna fit.
You are a medium creature. Elves are medium creatures. D&D does not distinguish on race of armor. So we could
Yeah.
actually technically put this on our dwarf, and it would be okay too,
Oh lord.
because he's a medium
Yeah.
creature.
I
Pretty sure
couldn't
he
do
would be
that.
like, fuck that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too light and frilly.
I guess.
Too fancy.
Yeah.
I
don't like
guess
armor
I
that comes with
will.
a tutu.
I guess I'll step into the masterwork full plate then.
So we're gonna spend like 2 hours here putting
Definitely.
Brett into this stuff.
Well, I help.
There's not really. There might be a couple
I mean,
servants
it'll be
walking around, but
much faster if we help him into it, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
you
waiting
get
for that
into, like,
gargoyle to come to
4
life, like
minutes.
mid-undress.
Also, if there are servants walking around, Durgan's hammer is thirsty for blood, so I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
We're the good guys.
we're gonna use this. But nobody really questions it because you guys have stuff that, maybe you're supposed to have that. They don't know.
Like, as we're putting it on him, it's not like mock-up, really pretty made armor. It's actual, like, functional, and...
Yeah.
You're so lucky.
But what's the bonuses of the masterwork full plate?
It's a +1 bonus while you're wearing the armor. +1 bonus to AC.
So it's one better than yours, is what we're saying.
If it's
The
full
eight-
plate, but it's 8,
The AC.
so it's 2 better.
It says
it's a 2
AC
better.
base 18. What's that? Is that the base?
That's full plate.
Yeah.
Base,
So it'd be
base would be the
19?
+8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Oh, they made Masterwork in 5th edition a bonus to armor class?
Yes.
Ah.
Guess it.
Like that. in
I didn't
5
even
too.
know that.
Or
They
3rd.
just reduced the armor check penalty. Some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like the magic penalty in the armor check. Yeah.
Oh yeah, magic.
Become harder to hit.
Slightly, yes.
Yeah.
A little bit.
23 AC. Woo.
Ooh.
Go for it.
You have a 15 strength, right?
Yeah. That it
I've
does
got an
say.
18 strength.
Oh yeah.
I was just asking
Good.
because it requires at least a 15 strength to not be at disadvantage constantly.
I'm a fighter.
Hey, I'm not asking questions.
This armor was also magical, but you dispelled it, so.
I didn't dispel it.
Yeah.
You are considered if the magical property was that you are considered proficient with this armor even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
Oh.
So I put it on the other set of plate. Then.
You don't know that.
I wouldn't know that either.
Nope, you
Ah. It's okay. It happens.
One of those necessary evil kind of things. It just
I would also like to point out that we can choose if there are multiple enchantments on a thing to what we want to disenchant rather.
you can
Just saying.
for dispel magic.
Yes. Okay, maybe we can't. You used to be able to. Is there anything else to note in this room then? What is this table and chair?
Just a table and
I
chair.
picked the object, so I wouldn't know. If I knew the actual different facts,
Is
I just
is
object.
does the floor feel hollow in this area? Because like there's a giant rug, so I am immediately paranoid.
No.
looking under the rug.
It's like a sarlacc pit underneath us.
Is there anything on that table over there, the right side?
No.
All right, where do we want to go? Upstairs, left, behind the stairs, back, left, or back right? The guard room, I'm assuming.
My vote is either for 11 or 6.
Well, Paul says as long as you go the same direction every time, you'll never get lost in the dungeon.
It's a good rule of thumb.
Always go left.
All right, 11 it is. Let me find 11
Left.
here.
Okay, always go right. I don't know, man.
What? Where are you going?
Left.
As long as you go the
Left.
same direction, you're okay.
Okay. This room is warm and comfortable, with a large fireplace, stuffed leather chairs, and a table set with smoked sausages and candles. A tapestry
Ooh.
displays a magnificent white stag above a valley, with a pair of green dragons soaring overhead, and deer, boars, and hedgehogs hiding among the leaves and trees below. The walls each have a trophy or two, including 2 fine mountain goat heads. Uh-oh. Horny bastard might get upset about that.
But they're sausages. So I don't know.
So he may be
You lost
completely
me at-
distracted.
You lost me at sausages. An elk's head with a 10-point rack, a giant eagle's head and talons, a metallic bull's head, a griffin's head and foreclaws, and the head of a white furred boar with tusks as long as daggers. The room seems otherwise deserted.
So
Damn.
it's just like a bunch of game heads and sausages.
So
And sausage.
does the food look like somebody got up just recently, or like it's been there?
Are you asking if the food is warm or not?
Pretty
Well,
much.
Durgan is already eating,
now-
so he can answer that.
It is warm!
It's like, yeah, warm.
It's good.
It's delicious.
I guess examine the room for anything of importance or not importance, I guess.
Okay,
Subjective importance.
all right. Go ahead and roll perceptions. Searching the room.
I'm distracted.
You are
Looking
filling your
for
belly
beer.
with sausage.
Looking for some beer.
All right. Vanestra, as you're searching, you find the griffin's head does contain something unusual. A stash of 2 healing potions. The healing potions, you will regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink the potion. The potion's red liquid glimmers when agitated and mixed up.
I give them to the dwarf. Not ale, but it'll fix what ails you.
Ha ha ha.
Mm.
But ching.
Right? That was good. I like it.
Very good. Tuck him away. Still looking for beer.
No beer in here.
Mm.
Sad panda. We need something to wash the sausages down with.
All right. Where to next?
Left.
All right.
Yep.
10. I'm assuming that's 10.
Oh, I'm gonna assume that we go to the hallway before the 10.
Yeah, that's just kind of an empty hallway.
Nothing in there.
Nothing in
Okay.
there. Just maybe some tapestries on the wall and whatnot. But
Before we go in the first room, I'm going to like listen at the door.
okay.
Yeah, I'm listening real good.
You don't hear anything.
All right, I'm assuming no one in here, and I open the door.
Okay. This room is dark and cold. Furnishings include a bed covered with blankets and furs, a small desk with an unlit oil lamp atop it, a washstand, a chamber pot, and a brazier of coals. The window is shuttered. It appears though these rooms are ready for guests, but are currently unoccupied.
I search the room.
Okay, roll it. There are no valuables beyond the bedding, furs, and other similar items.
All right.
What kind of fur is it?
Miscellaneous bear, elk, whatever.
Okay.
Wolf.
Well, I was wondering if it was like, because you said there are no other, so I was wondering if it's specified since it says no other.
No.
The legendary bear elk.
Oh my.
Next
I would,
door.
Okay. 7.
oh, is
Oh,
7 the long?
mean,
Yeah, I guess
figured-
9 is the stairs
I
down.
figured-
9
do
is
it.
the stairs down.
I'm gonna guess that was for both 10s then.
That was
There's
for
two
both
rooms
10.
labeled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same description for both. Okay.
I guess go to 7.
All right. This spacious kitchen is a hive of activity. A large stove against one wall contains a roaring fire with a bubbling stew pot and shanks of venison suspended above it. More food. Strings of onions and
Wow.
herbs crisscross the ceiling like webs above cluttered tables. Preparing meals are 4 humans, 2 men, and 2 women. All are within arm's reach of boiling water, cleavers, and knives. And their stares make it quite clear they don't like company.
I'll just growl beer.
One of the men, he's chopping onions. He picks up a knife and he kind of points off to the corner where you can help yourself to some ale.
I will.
So we see stairs, bunch of kitchen helpers, doors.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make as if I came for beer as well and go with Durgan to get beer.
Sure, you were just looking for something to quench your thirst. You're supposed to be here, right?
Clearly. And since there was no beer next to the sausages, we had to come look for it.
Seems reasonable.
Kind of scour the room to see if of note.
Okay. You notice there are
There's
stairs
lunch
to the
box.
cellar and like looks like maybe like a pantry. The door is kind of open.
I skim to see what spices they have on the table already,
What spices they have?
like ingredients that they have, and then try to figure out what one that might be in the pantry that they currently don't have on the counter.
Oh, okay. All right, so you look across the table and you're like, oh, there's no sage or rosemary.
You guys have any rosemary I could have?
One of the women, sure, over there in the pantry.
Thank you. And I try to teeter off the pantry. Go look at.
All right, so you are in a well-stocked pantry with beans, butter, smoked hams, hard biscuits, fresh apples, eggs, sacks of flour. Seems like there's enough food here to last for a very long winter.
I grab a bunch of odds and ends. There's
All right. You drop them on the floor. So you kind of fumbling and try to grab new since you spilled on the floor. Grab another container of spices.
Like, oop, sorry. Kind of kick it over into a corner.
One of the women
up the
scowls at
glass.
you for making a mess in her pantry.
Up.
That's what you get, bro. You just got beer with the rest of us.
And now they seem to be wanting you guys to exit the kitchen.
I say we leave through the door, not to 13, but to that hallway, as to not
Okay.
look suspicious. Or back where we came from. I'm cool with either of those.
What are the stairs to 9?
They go downstairs.
Does that look like you go up downstairs?
Downstairs.
I say we go back to the main square and head across the hall.
Sure.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Got it. I'll take my mug and sausage with me.
Alright, so you go back to the main foyer, number 5 there. And where would you like to go from here?
I don't know, north to 12.
To 12?
That's my way
Okay.
to kind of continue our path that we were on. Well, the hallway first.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably into the hallway to see what's there, and then down the hallway, trying to like get to that room that we couldn't get to without 4 people seeing us go in there.
Okay. As you approach room number 12, a foul odor permeates from the room.
I look at.
I'll look at a horny bastard and be like, "Did you fart again?"
He did just eat.
He did just have all that sausage.
Plug thine nose and hero on,
Alright then.
Hero on.
because that's what heroes do.
This room is filled with more than 20 kobolds, half sleeping and half awake.
Which is why it's gross.
Stinky. So they kind of look up at you and kind of wonder what you're doing there. That you've disturbed them. They look up from their
What
card
did we
game or
disturb?
their whatever they're
20
eating.
kobolds.
Oh, we heard there's a card game going on, but apparently we're not allowed to.
They throw shit at you, like literally shit at you.
God, it's like the Billy Wogs over again.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, that's not cool. We ain't having that shit.
Oh,
They use the door as a shield.
Yes.
against shit.
Yeah, my dwarf ain't doing that.
At the door.
He pushes past whoever's trying to shut the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Hammer in hand and mug flying. He's pitching it at the first kobold throwing shit.
Okay.
And
I could have ended this like real fucking quick.
I have a
I-
spell for this.
I can't switch.
I-
There we go.
There you
We're just gonna do this unarmed attack here. Why does he get a plus? Oh, okay, I see why.
Oh.
The mug automatic miss.
All right. So at the nearest. You throw it at the nearest kobold, and it misses, and it hits the wall. And they look at you with absolute disdain, but they assume, since you threw ale at them, that you are so drunk you do not even know what you're doing.
Aren't we disguised as cult members right now? Like,
Yeah.
why are we trying to pick fights?
Because they're throwing poop at us. That's why.
Threw shit at the dwarf. He ain't having that.
All right, no, fair point.
That's all there is to it.
I have to delete all these damn kobolds I added in here. Son of a bitch.
Why?
Because I thought there was going to be combat.
There is.
There is about to be combat.
Oh. I have to put them all back on there?
Oh, just because
Yes.
he missed doesn't mean he ain't gonna follow it up with the swing of his hammer.
Alright. Well. I guess I can add them all back on there if need be.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, as many as you think you need. I mean, as many as you think you need to stop Durgan.
I don't know how many it would have taken, but I know how many they were going to use.
Right.
I was going to do something really cool, but that all played out way faster than I thought. There was going to be like a true strike on Durgan as he walked by. And like,
Hey, he's still in the doorway. It's still round one. He just pitched the mug. He hasn't really stepped into battle yet. Actually, that might work out because now they're all looking at him like he's drunk. They aren't expecting the follow-up swing.
Dead. They dead.
We gotta figure out how to get this to make any sense here.
What happened?
Oh, that looks like crap. How do I do that? Okay. Alright, I'm getting there. Hold on.
So, one of the streamers I watch, he's in Vegas for an H1Z1 invitational right now,
that sounds
and
awful.
and he went into the hotel, right, and they're like, you can check in early, but there's an extra charge. He responds with, "You sure? I'm a magician, so I didn't think I had to pay any fees." The person at the counter was like, "You're a magician? What's your best trick?" His response was, "I make alcohol and check-in fees disappear." And they slide him the
Nice.
key, and he says, nice."
Oh,
I'm that kind of magician. Actually, I'm the kind of magician where someone else makes reservations and doesn't have check-in fees. Whoa!
Yeah, I'm trying to make it work. It's not working very well.
Speaking of that, we gotta make arrangements for next year's Gen Con. We would definitely like a downtown room if y'all do that again.
Well, I always try every year.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah. We will pays for it.
Wish you guys could come this year.
I know, yeah.
I
And what
know.
really sucks is my cousin moved the wedding that was on that weekend to the next weekend, but I mean, it's already too late. There's no way.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. So we totally could have gone, but yeah.
Why can't you go?
Oh, half the stuff we would do is already gone. There's no way we could go. Plus, we haven't sold the old house yet, so
Oh.
no real money.
Well, they haven't
Wait.
done any events yet.
Wait. Rachel, how many rooms do you have reserved
I have
right now?
six rooms.
Holy fuck.
Downtown rooms
Yeah.
For next year or this year?
for this
For
year.
this year.
The fuck?
You want to go, Tyler?
Why?
Because we have a big group of people.
Because yeah, we have several people to go, and we don't know how everybody's going to arrange themselves. So we always go a little overkill.
Cancel like up to a day before.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
What?
Canceling a day before.
She doesn't keep them that long, generally. Just when we confirm the number of people actually going.
Okay. I thought you said
Then we
people
cancel.
cancel the day before.
Oh, no.
I
No.
was like, what the fuck? Like.
No, she can cancel the rooms up to a day before
Oh.
and not pay for like that one night
Yeah.
stay.
That's cool. Okay, that makes. When is it?
August first weekend of August?
Yeah,
The 1st through the 5th?
Yeah.
In Indiana or?
Mhm.
Indianapolis.
It's not
Yeah, it sucks. This will be the first year we missed it in like 5 years, I think.
terrible. I've never been, so.
Well-
Oh my god, it's awesome.
The events
Fun
will
as fuck.
become the event catalog will be available on this Sunday, and then in 2 weeks is
I'll look
whenever it
through it
goes
then.
live. So Tyler, if you're interested, you need a badge if you want to
Yeah.
sign up for events.
I would like to do it at some point. Yeah, I'll check it. But
It's actually honestly one of the more affordable conventions too. You can get the whole weekend. I think the badges for the entire weekend are only $90.
that's
They went up.
They're
They went up
110.
this year.
Yeah, it's still not that much.
That's
today.
still not that bad. It's
No.
worth it to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, because C2E2, we go to C2E2 in Chicago every year too, and that's like just $45, I think, just for Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can get. I don't know. I went or I grabbed a badge a couple of years ago, and it was like $70 for 4 or a 3-day pass.
Yeah.
But
I go
didn't
under
go.
my site. I get a press pass every year, so I get 4-day free. So I don't know.
Nice.
Cheater,
just know
cheater,
it's
pumpkin
cheap.
eater.
No, I actually cover it
No, he's
as
working.
press. I
Oh, do
actually
you?
work it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, every year I write up articles and do interviews. I interviewed one of the guys from Steve Jackson Games last year, one of the guys from the Tunnels and Trolls reboot, and who was the other guy? There was another guy at a game site that I reviewed or interviewed.
Cool.
So yeah. Gen Con's nice because they do that for the press. Now C2E2, they have press passes, but you still have to pay full price. So I've never gotten a press pass to C2E2. It doesn't make any sense. Like to pay full price and work the weekend, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds kind of awful.
I'd like to go to. I'd like to go to
Mhm.
PAX, but that's expensive as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
I forgot.
And further travel for us, Indy's only 3 hours away. Chicago's 3 hours away, so that's not bad. But PAX is a bit further.
Yeah, choose a PAX. Which one do you want? Like,
Yeah.
which side of the country?
Probably Boston.
For sure, Boston, because that's the one I would want to go to. Because I don't like the other way.
Yeah, West Coast can just kind of sail away.
Amen. We tried to on our vacation give Chicago to some people from California.
They were willing
Yeah.
to take them.
Yeah, I think we could carve Chicago out and kind of
We were like,
put it over there.
you want that? We're good.
No, we just like draw a circle around Chicago and be like, "This
Yeah.
is
This is yours.
welcome to California." Like,
Territory of
Yep.
California.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would too. Yeah. Mostly just Cook County. You know, some of it, like Schaumburg, is nice, and what's the one way up north? Gurney, is it Gurney
Holy
Mills?
fuck!
Yeah.
I told you there were 20 of them.
I didn't hear 20. Gurney Mills. I used to be around
Is
there
it?
all the time.
Yeah, the one way up north where it's like just a lot of shopping and tourist shit. Like that's okay, keep that. But Cook County, they can have Cook County all day long.
They can take fucking Deerfield too.
Good old Gurney.
Yeah, they can have Deerfield, those fuckers.
So I'm not
So
we'll
seeing
just-
a map that everybody else is seeing. I guess.
Can
No?
you reshare that map?
Looking,
Let me
yeah,
reshare.
I'm seeing 12, and oh my god,
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's
I'm
why
sorry.
it took me so long to set that up. There were 20 of them.
I have to zoom in. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, the grids aren't snapped quite right because like the grids are actually 5 feet, and you can see that there are like 9 grids inside the grids. So
I
that way,
tried to.
combat is actually doable here. So
Okay, this will work.
I tried to do
It
it
works
as best
good.
I could.
no, it looks good. It looks good.
I'm sure there's probably some tutorial out there that can tell me way better, but
No, not really.
no?
No, I've looked. Like that snap to grid functions. Yeah, that's about the best you got. And the art in the books / on the PDFs aren't built to be snapped to very well.
Okay.
Like they didn't have this in mind when they made the books, basically.
Well, that's understandable.
I believe Durgan is probably more like right here,
Yeah, just inside the door.
Got it.
since he's throwing things, yelling at people, and getting
Yep.
ready to smash somebody.
Oh, you guys! Before I forget, you should totally check out. There's a couple of guys who developed an AR augmented reality tabletop supplement. They started taking D&D monsters like dragons and kobolds and goblins.
Is it with the little
And-
cards?
Well, yeah, they have their tokens you put on the table, and then if
Yeah,
you're wearing
I've
the
seen that.
AR goggles, it like
You see 'em, like
3D
walking and
models.
shit?
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Fucking Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Fucking Shadowrun.
That's badass.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was looking at those. I thought those were shit.
Yeah, they're gonna try to do the entire monster manual, but they've only got, I don't know, half a dozen out right now.
All right, so what are we doing here?
Well, I'm getting ready to step forward and hit me a goblin
Okay.
in the
I-
face.
Yeah, I would say I feel like we've committed now that you've built this line of goblins.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
And
Dude,
we can
what
play it off
if-
as if we came to tell the goblin or the kobolds to do something. They started throwing shit at us, so we mass murdered them
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
because we're cultists and they're scum.
How's that for initiative?
Yeah.
All right.
Right? Is that how this works, guys? I don't know how to be a bad guy.
That's how it works. They disrespected my authority.
I need to
I'm
go
gonna
to
beat some ass.
bad guys.
All right. They go on
We
11.
do. Isaac Carson's turn.
I have an initiative somewhere.
Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah.
But they don't necessarily. They're sort of staring at me like I'm drunk. So this might be a surprise round, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't know shit's about to go down.
I don't know.
Well, you did just throw something at them, so.
So like, they're yeah.
And you guys do get to go. 3 of you get to go first. So I think by the time the first 3 act, they're probably gonna know what's going on.
All right.
All right.
I know who the first 3 to go.
Vanestra is the first to go.
Of course she is.
2, 3, 4. Alrighty. So fireball.
Sweet. So.
Aren't you glad I told you to put the armor on now instead of having to run out of the fiery blaze of a house? Just saying.
So a 20-foot radius? Well,
I don't know what your spell say.
20-foot radius. Okay. So. How do you do the whole circle thing?
Oh, I gotta look it up on
Shift,
Facebook.
Shift, Control, or Alt, right?
Something like that. Let me look it up.
I don't.
Okay, for a circle, it is hold, control, and drag with both mouse buttons.
That's complicated.
Yeah.
Can you share that map again? I just disappeared it
Oh
somehow.
shit.
All right. Well, I want it lower. How do I get? Oh, I just dropped.
Yeah, you don't want it right there.
Yeah. This.
Looks good to me.
That looks pretty awesome.
So wait.
Seems really big to me.
1, 2, 20 foot.
No, I mean it clearly says 20 foot. I just think
It
that's really
does.
big.
So do I have to target all of them?
No, they're already targeted. Why did they all just disappear? What happened?
I don't. They're on my
Oh,
screen.
were you
I see 'em.
targeting them?
Yeah. Are they already targeted now, or I just
don't know.
untargeted?
I think you might need to target them.
I think you just drew a circle. I think you actually do need to target each one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
There needs to be a ruling. Is 18 involved in this or no?
Okay.
Although that is a lot.
That is, but that's a 20-foot circle.
I think that. Yes, I believe 18 is in on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I would say too. I mean, every time I made a ruling on a fireball, if the room wasn't 20 feet across, you're going to get an oblong area of effect.
Yeah.
It's not going to go through the walls, so it's going to push out.
So all of them but 19 and 20? Is that what we're going with?
That's what we're
Would
going
be
with.
me, yeah.
Honestly, if I were to physics this, you two would probably catch this shit too.
You shut
Proud.
up.
You and your physics.
Oh,
You're not the
right.
physicist here.
This might be a case of crunchy salsa.
Pass?
Oh my god.
Holy fuck balls. Oh, that's all their save rolls. I'm like, why did you roll to attack with the fireball?
That's all their save rolls? Okay.
Oh my god.
Did any of them pass?
Yeah, there's a few successes in there. So
Yeah,
those
there are.
successes are going to take that. Is it going to calculate the half damage? That's pretty awesome.
God,
if it
I
is.
hope so, because I don't want to have to do this manually. But go ahead and roll for your damage then.
Oh, shit.
Yes, it applied everything.
Wow, that's really nice.
Okay.
So half damage is
More than their health.
Looks like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy. Can I turn and look at the other two?
So about the poop throwing.
We don't do that.
That's what's left.
No more poop.
They're both just shaking and urine runs down their legs. They are scared shitless of you guys.
Did they just try to pee on you guys?
Oh,
He
shit.
has a weapon. He has a weapon. Stop resisting.
So they do not want to fight. Nope, they're done.
All right. I'll just not. Oh, shit. I spilled my beer.
You did. You threw your beer. You didn't.
I
didn't
hand her
spill
in
it.
my beer that I've barely drank any of.
Oh, all right. All right. That's good. Got warm in here for a minute. All right. Let's see what else is in here.
I'm gonna proceed over to the scorched door into 13, and
All right then.
try to attempt to go into it.
And as you do it, you do that like, two eyes. I'm watching you.
Mhm.
Those
No,
are-
I just like stroll in and like look around the room and be like, oh, there's a door over here, and walk over there.
All right.
Because currently the other two are staring them down, so no need.
No need for that? Okay. So we're going to 13. Hold on. This room contains 3 beds and a simple writing desk. The room smells clean and the floorboards are swept spotless.
Unlike the previous.
Yes, under like the poo room.
It's the
This looks
poo
like
room.
serving quarters. Like the servants' quarters, I guess.
Oh, these are the servants' quarters.
Yeah. And it looks like there is.
By the way, I'm out of 3.
These servants, they are in here. There are, let's see, 2 men and a woman. They are human.
Are they startled by the giant fireball blast?
They are a little shaken. They're not really sure what that was all about.
So I just poke my head in, like, the kobolds won't be throwing poo anymore.
Oh, thank heavens. I just didn't know how much more we could stand to be next to them.
Well, there's not really many
No,
of them
nothing to worry about now.
We're the good guys.
So if you ever have a problem with them, you just have to throw a mug of beer at them, and they will remember.
Good to know. Thank you.
That's right.
That's welcome.
Never forget mug of beer,
Mug of
fireball.
beer. All right.
And I close what's left of the door.
Because it's like singeing on the
It's
hinges.
hanging there. You kind of. It's like half the door there, and barely hang it up.
All right. So where to next?
I assume 14,
Okay. 14.
which looks like a bathroom.
It is. This small chamber has a large bathtub in it. The lower bath doubles as a laundry for the servants to wash linens, bedding, and so forth. It is the bathroom.
That's really awful. You have to take your dirty laundry down to 14, clean it all, and then walk back through the kobold poo. In order. That's the worst.
It's not efficient, for sure.
So kobolds are essentially like small lizard creatures in this edition, aren't they?
Yeah,
Sorta
kind
like-
of like dragon. They're draconic. They speak
yeah.
draconic.
They speak draconic. They're not dragons. They're just like.
No, but they're reptilian rather than
Yeah.
Yes.
dog-like.
Yeah, they've definitely evolved.
On the way by, I'll
Uh,
pull off a cooked shank and eat as we go.
Cool.
I'm gonna continue moving down into 6.
Into
Is there
6.
soap in 14?
Yes.
Right.
So you are in 6?
What's Tyler in 14?
Taking soap.
Oh, you're taking soap.
I'm a lead.
Can't eat soap.
I follow.
So yeah, if that's all he's doing in 14, then I follow. I continue into 6.
Okay. Let me just finish reading this here real quick. Okay. All right. The stout beams overhead are stained black with smoke. A comfortable table and chairs, a small wardrobe, and suit of dull black armor stand in the corner. A large tapestry shows 3 hounds dragging down a white boar, and it shimmers with strange light.
Look about the room. Ignore the painting.
All right.
Looking around the room.
All right. Roll.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Roll not. Roll.
Okay.
I didn't find it.
All right. You do not find anything else in this room.
Like those aren't bookshelves?
Oh yeah, I mean bookshelves. The bookshelves are on there. There's the chair and the table, and there's a little end table in the corner, and
There's nothing to note.
nothing that
Very
seems to
good.
stick out.
Very well. I guess the only room left is to search this other room right here.
15?
Correct.
What was the thing with the light?
That was the tapestry.
Oh. Like it's just a tapestry showing light, or it's actually.
The tapestry
Yeah,
shows 3 hounds dragging down a white boar, and it shimmers with the strange light.
It's shimmering?
Yes, with strange light.
Okay.
Oh, I assumed that was part of the... Okay. My bad. I get it now. I
What were
thought
you thinking?
the shimmering was like part of the tapestry,
That's
not
what
like
I was trying to
it's
elaborate.
giving off light. Okay. Whew, my bad.
Yeah, fuck this thing. Go mess through. Examine it closer?
Cast detect magic. Right? Is that what we should do?
had that.
Might not be a bad
Do you-
idea.
Do we have that?
I don't. I was relying on you guys.
I believe Davey had detect magic.
Yeah, I do not have detect. Not memorized.
All right. So I'm gonna search for traps.
Okay.
On a 6. But I'm assuming I don't see any traps.
You do not see any traps.
So I'm gonna touch it.
And you touch it, and you are teleported to the woods.
Fuck.
As he's doing that, I'm like, what else? Was gonna identify that. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
So you can roll like a survival or knowledge nature or something to try and figure out where the hell you are.
Okay. Not sure. 14.
Oh, no.
Wait. Did I personally, or did the whole group? Because I'm
Just
the only
you.
one that touched it. Okay.
Just only Tyler.
So you guys just see me as a fucking weird.
So I feel like we need to mourn our bard because she's now gone. The tapestry apparently has eaten the bard.
So,
Well,
Tyler,
this is where you're like, hey, I found a tapestry.
it
of
doesn't look
teleportation."
completely different. Like, this area doesn't look foreign. It looks like it's probably, like, you're in the same mountains. You know what I mean? Like, you look around and you see all the mountains and you're like, okay, I couldn't have gone too far.
You're like, that mountain looks familiar, but it's a different angle.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
Like, can I tell if like the sun's at a different angle and like try to discern where I am from there?
Do you have, like, roll your survival or nature again?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Left my pocket druid at home.
Left my pocket druid at home. Oh my.
That's not bad, right?
You know that the sun is up there in the sky, and that it's kind of... You're not really sure which direction to go.
Well, fellow purveyors of good, what should we do?
I can't wait to be in a city. I'm so much better at navigating cities.
Stupid forest.
We should probably find out where the bard went, right?
I mean, how do we know he went anywhere?
He could
Didn't he
be
get
dead
eaten by
for
the
all you know.
tapestry? Well, okay. Did he vanish, or did he disappear in a burst of flames, or fall to dust, or just vanish?
It looked like he was just sucked into the tapestry
Okay.
and disappeared.
So the
There is
tapestry
a maid.
disappeared too.
The what?
The tapestry disappeared too.
Nope, tapestry's still there.
I mean, to be fair, the wonderful mage that is in the party / sorcerer or the fuck is, could roll some sort of arcana check to determine what kind of spell it was.
The teleportation spell.
Okay, give it.
Yeah.
I start singing a song
There you
about
go. Whistling.
not touching things.
They said don't touch it, but I touched it anyway. Hey, hey, hey.
Pretty much.
Well, realistically, we could either continue exploring this house or touch the painting.
Tapestry.
Right, tapestry. It's that painting on a piece of cloth that runs across the entire room. Or it's stitched, or whatever it happens to be.
Like, do I see a clearing anywhere, or like just middle of fucking woods?
No, you can see a clearing.
Walk towards a clearing.
All right.
Or are we gonna let the bard navigate back to us?
Maybe.
So you walk into the clearing, and there is this 4-armed troll. And he looks surprised to see you, because he believes you're a cultist. And so he immediately, are you lost?
Just a bit. Where am I?
Oh, what the hell is that thing?
He's my new friend.
It's a four-armed troll, all right.
Well, you're just a few miles away from the lodge. You must have gotten off of the beaten path there. I'd be more than happy
I
I can
did.
lead you back.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Mhm.
What's your name? I'm Venestra.
My name's Trespin.
Hi, Trespin.
Hunting's not great out here today anyway.
That's unfortunate.
It is for me. That's what I like to do. Hunt.
Have you been here long?
Oh yeah, I've been here for ages.
Oh, wow. What's the biggest thing you've hunted?
Little blonde elves.
Hold on. What's the... I gotta find what those... see if I can find these here.
Because this possibly can't go wrong, right?
Periton.
Never heard of it.
Let me see if I can get a picture. Because he'll tell you all about it.
Oh, story time.
Like the type that would actually tell stories, but as long as you're not getting killed.
Right?
Although this monstrous carnivore feeds on any creature, it prefers humanoids, especially elves, half-elves, and humans. When it kills a humanoid, the periton rips out its prey's heart and takes it back to the nest
It's
to be
a
devoured.
fucking bird.
It is a
It's an elk bird.
it's a
Kind
giant
of,
elk
yeah.
bird, yes.
More ferocious than the vicious elk bird.
So he informs you that there's several roosts in the area.
Oh.
Periton is a bizarre creature that blends the body and wings of a bird of prey with the head of a stag. Oh, good for us. The strangest feature is its shadow, which appears humanoid rather than reflecting the creature's physical form.
Yay!
I'm going to stay close to you then.
That.
You guys don't know shit yet.
See the picture.
We don't even know about the troll.
Right.
We're
True.
fucking clueless. This is bullshit.
I'm like sitting here like, yeah, I killed 18 kobolds in one shot. I'm a badass.
Yeah, see, you can tell your
Fucking
stories.
stabbing these things. I don't really want to tell that story because, like, I don't know what his affiliation. So, how do you feel about kobolds?
They work for you. The cultists here.
Yeah.
The nasty little things, though, if you ask me.
Yeah.
They throw poo.
Bunch of shit throwers.
Uh-huh. Let's see. What other stories can he tell you?
offer him some of my spices and such that I procured earlier
Nice.
as payment for help with that.
All right. Well, he asks you if you're here. Is there another meeting?
Um, Not that I'm aware of, but I'm not very high up in the rank, so
Okay. Talus doesn't really tell me much about what's going on. I'm just supposed to keep an eye on things.
I. So you have an important.
I do. I have all of the drakes in the kennel are at my disposal.
Oh, you're in charge of the kennel?
Yeah, that's my job.
It's an important job. What do they eat?
Anything and everything.
Oh, wow.
Are you
What
headed
else?
for the castle in the sky? Or do you not know?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I've heard it mentioned, but I'm not for sure.
Well, hopefully Talus will tell you what she has in store for you. She likes to be very secretive until the very end.
I've gathered that.
The more people who know about her plans, the more they can foil them.
Suppose so.
So he leads you back up to the house and to the back door and the kitchen. And he kind of bids you farewell and says, "Good luck, Venestra. I hope you raise in the ranks."
Thank you. Too.
And let me look up one of the. That's not where I want to go. Where in the world is my. Hold on. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
He does the hand signal, all 5 fingers extended, called the Tiamat salute, and says, "All hit or they shall rise." And then
So
departs.
is it? Oh, I mean, do I know if salute like you're supposed to return like same thing, or
Yeah.
if you're supposed to like
You would also do the
say the opposite or
salute.
phrase? Okay,
Mhm.
I do the salute back. I wasn't sure if they said something and I was supposed to say something different.
You could say either. You could say either. They shall rise, or all hell Tiamat.
Okay. Go in the back door.
All right then.
Do all the cooks such stare at me?
Yeah, they look at you again. They find it odd that you're coming back in from the opposite door, but they have seen you before, and
I start acting like I'm about to explain a story, but then like, then I just kind of walk through the
forget it and keep.
pretty much, and I walk back towards the main. So I imagine I've been gone for like half hour, like somewhere out there. So like,
We're just letting you play out your piece of the puzzle here.
Yeah.
We'll get
well,
to us.
my point being like, what would the rest of the party doing?
I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So Tyler, you kind of walk around and you find the group. With relative ease. There's not a lot of people here, so.
So they just stood in the same spot for like an hour.
Well, they've been standing there trying to figure out what they're gonna
Hey
do.
guys!
Well, eventually, if I decide that he's not coming back through, I'm going to go search the 15th room right there, and I'm going to take my time doing it. So, because I know that Tyler's not coming back anytime soon. So,
Sure. This room is stacked with blankets, sheets, various animal furs, tablecloths, flags, banners, and rolled up rugs. So, Tyler, you feel free to relay all of your messages as you meet up with your friends in the 15th room as they're examining the linen closet.
hey, there could be some magical item hidden in the linen closet. I don't know.
There could be.
I mean, there's a magical tapestry, so it could be magical.
Truth.
So there's a big, scary four-armed troll named Trespin. We're best friends now. He fights giant elk birds that are scary. He's in charge of the Drake kennel. Apparently, there's a flying castle. What was that name he kept saying? The one chick.
Talus?
Hollis. No. Apparently, she's in charge around here, I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh. I also teach everyone the salute. In case get
Good idea.
Oh yeah, it's good knowledge.
jump shit. in the freight.
Okay, what next?
Sir.
Well, really, the only thing left is either the cellar or upstairs, or the kennel and stable, which we already know what lives there.
Yeah, we do have upstairs though.
Yep, there is still. I think have you
Okay.
done everything down here?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
With the exception of the kennel and the stable, but like I said, we're pretty sure what we know is it lives in there.
Yeah, I think you guys have figured that out.
I know there's drakes in the kennel.
Cool. So then we mosey upstairs, patch the kitchen staff again.
I mean, we could go upstairs at 5.
Oh, there is upstairs in 5?
Yeah, there's stairs up there.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
let's go up there then, and as opposed to bothering the kitchen staff again and looking strange.
There's up in 9 too.
Yeah, those. Well,
9's the
is
cellar.
down.
There's up and down.
Well, the up is part of. I think the down 9. All right, up in 5.
Okay, hold on. Switching maps.
Did I walk past the well in the back?
Yes.
Was there anything odd about that?
Let me look. The well has a hoist, a bucket, and cold water. It also
could
seems
tell how
to
cold
have
it
been carved magically through stone. Otherwise, it's unremarkable.
Okay.
Didn't miss anything.
So they dug a well with magic, and then it's unremarkable otherwise.
I guess. But it sounds like.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright. New floor.
I'm gonna need Durgan to just ignore what's in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe it's good stuff. We should go check. Maybe, right?
Right? Oh, these rooms look way more fancy.
Not that we.
Yeah, but like just looking at the picture here.
Yeah. I say bottom left, work around.
Seems like a plan to me.
We definitely don't know that secret door's there.
What secret door?
Exactly.
The secret door.
There's a fucking S on the map between 2
Shh.
rooms.
Well,
I see no S.
I don't even see it. Oh,
It's
Okay.
kind of big and blatant. I'm not sure how you're not seeing it.
I got it.
Okay. 16 by spot. We cool
Okay.
with that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna listen at the door.
Alright, let me see All right, go ahead and. Did you just roll?
No, that was for earlier.
Okay, roll. Go ahead and roll for it.
Did that not register? What the fuck? Apparently, not doing it right. There we go. 9.
9. Okay, you
Yep.
don't hear anything.
Okay. Try the door.
What looks to be a well-appointed chamber is filled with furniture and can serve as a place to eat food or discuss important matters. 3 men in the room wear scale mail and carry swords. A woman wears robes over white scale mail, and she holds a wand set with a blue gemstone. Welcome, guests.
What did- Hi.
I trust my servants have shown you to your rooms?
No, we weren't greeted at the door or anything.
Odd. I'll have to send one of these. She sends one of her guards down. Go down and watch that front door.
Yes, you do that.
I apologize for our hospitality here.
That's quite alright.
What
I
brings you
set
here
out
to
the
the
table.
lodge?
The three of men stand quietly and twiddle our thumbs while we wait for our master to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Way to jump on it.
I'm trying to think of some bullshit.
Come on, think of some bullshit.
What's the name of that bird?
Well, what was the name of the people at the last place?
Oh, 1 second.
Drazier? Is that the name?
No, that was the password for the portal.
Who's this Vorag Hemathar guy?
He was the guy at the roadhouse. I thought. No, maybe not. No.
No, I don't think he was. I think it was the half dragon.
Yeah, I think you're right too. Yep, that's who it is.
Langidrosis Cyanrath? Who's that?
That was another dragonborn.
Yeah, I think a blue.
Have we murdered it yet?
No, probably not. I think we've only murdered one dragon person. That's where Brett got his last set of armor from.
Wasn't that Resmir?
No, it was Raspberry. Anyway, I say that those last two people sent us through to make sure the treasure got here okay.
To here.
It did, and it's headed to the castle in the clouds
Good.
as per Resmir and the Red Wizard.
I fucking knew it. I shake my fist angrily. Quietly. Very subtly, like. Who was Furlom Non-Death?
That was the monk, I think. No, he was the monk's contact, I think.
Nope. It was part of the leadership.
Oh, Vorag's the fucking dragon. 'Cause there's two dragons. And one just pretends that he doesn't exist. Because they're playing it off there's only one, but they're twins or something.
That was for Mondath.
Have we murdered that person?
Doesn't look familiar.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, there was
It's
two
bad.
people at the last fucking place that somebody has their spell book. Sure.
Oh, that's right. We didn't do anything with those.
You got them.
Mental note. Yes. Resmir spellbook and Born Grey
Yeah.
spellbook, or the spellbooks
Born
So-
Grey was in. Well, he was the elf in charge of the swamp castle.
of the Swamp Castle. Yeah.
Okay, that guy wanted me.
No, Resmir is still an acceptable answer because that's
No.
the 9th level. What you do,
Either one.
or whatever. Like it, Resmir is the higher level wizard person. Eldritch Knight. I don't actually know what its class is.
Well, she wants to know if you are loyal to Varam the White and all his idiocies.
Well, based upon the fact that she's referring to him as idiocies, but I'm gonna go with no. No, I'm not.
Good to see some people still have sense in this world.
Of course.
I had been groomed to be the White since I was born, and to see him receive that honor is an abomination.
Oh. Is there?
Do I know what the white is?
Yeah, that's also another good question. Because
Well, it's all the colors of the dragons, so she wants to be.
So
the
they get
leader of the
honorary
white.
colors basically to
Yes.
determine like a rank.
So it's a position within the Cult of Dragons.
Yeah.
So he's like leader of a faction of them,
Mhm.
basically.
So do I know then the whole cult dragon thing that assassination is commonplace?
Yeah.
To take over.
Mhm.
So I kind of tried to push some barriers here to like. So do you have any plans of fruition there based on your tone?
Absolutely. I have
We're all
been
friends here.
gathering information. I'm working on a spell currently to extract the information.
Oh. Extract the information from.
It would be foolish for me to reveal all of my secrets.
We're all friends here. Maybe I could help out. And I'm not a fan of his either.
Hmm. You know what would make him look terrible?
What would that?
Someone cast grease on him.
If someone were to thwart the transport of that large treasure hoard.
Really? Would you? But wouldn't that also hinder the rise of?
No, you see, I can swoop in to save the day.
Oh, so thwart it, but put yourself in a position to where you could fix.
That's how this works, does it not?
I. So how would you go about doing?
Well, the cultists that are under Resmir's command. They're using a Cloud Giant's flying castle to expedite the delivery. I could
Really?
get you on board Skyreach Castle before it departs. I can provide you with the banner and a useful passphrase that will allow you to reach the castle unharmed.
So this begs the question, what's in it for us?
Let me
I
see what
mean,
she's got.
You would be put in a mighty fine position of power, so where does that get us? Exactly.
Well, all great cultists wish to climb the ranks. I could see it to
True.
it that you are my right-hand man. Or woman, I guess.
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Well, she has more information for you then. Because you guys need to know about all of this if you're gonna... Are you ready to write down some information?
Sure.
She identifies 5 leaders of the cult as worm speakers. So each of those worm speakers have an affinity for each particular type of chromatic dragon. The leaders' names are Severin, the red, Galvin, the blue, Nerovane,
You're totally going to need to spell
I
all
know,
of
I
this.
will. Resmir, the black, and Verum, the white. I'm going to write this down.
Who the white?
All right, so you got Severin, the red. Okay.
Galvin the blue, Resmir the black. I started typing them. Said white, and I didn't catch the name of the white.
Yeah, there's another one in there too. Nerovane. And
The
then
green?
the white. Yeah, the green.
That's green. That's what I was pointing out.
Marcus's keyboard doesn't type so well.
It's always the hardware.
My keyboard may have had something spilled on it.
More excuses.
Who's the white one?
There's the
Bara.
white one. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3,
That's 5.
4, 5. Okay.
5 chromatics.
Yep. She explains the significance of the banner. It reveals various cult signs and signals. The cult has an enormous hoard of valuables in the flying castle, hidden nearby, but not for long. The castle belongs to the Cloud Giant allied with the cult. She says the castle is hidden near the village Parnast, which is under the cult's control. A great white dragon inhabits the castle. And she refers to the dragon as Snow White Glazhail. Let me type that.
She also has 7 dwarves.
Of course.
Oh,
That's all right.
I liked mine better.
A handsome dragon of the pure northern breed. Let's see. Doesn't know much about the Red Wizard other than that he's a liaison being sent to help arrange the transport. And that's about... Oh, they are building an army in the Sunset Mountain far to the south in anticipation of Tiamat's arrival.
Oh.
So those are all of the things that she tells you. To help you with your quest.
Okay.
She also tells you can have a pick of any quarters that you'd like, and
What was the password to get?
oh yeah, the password. Tiamat, our mother and strength.
When would you like us to depart?
Well, I wouldn't dawdle too long. The Sky Castle will move on.
Will we be able to rest here for the night? And
Yes, of course.
okay, thank you.
We just got to rest this shit out before we leave.
Right? Because I've already used all my 3rd level spells. I need a rest. I need to fight more kobolds than shitter.
Fucking kobolds.
Do they have like wine and stuff served at the meeting?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Wine, ale, whatever. You have your pick of whatever you'd like.
Are there more sausages?
More sausage, more mutton.
I reach over and snatch the sausage and like hand it to Durgan.
Oh. Alright. That's good. I'll take it and eat it.
Alright, I down my wine and then say I'm gonna go rest for a little bit.
Okay.
And, leave the room.
Vinestra has left the party.
Okay. Where would you like to go?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh my god.
I want the door open. Why isn't this working? God damn it!
I would say just continue on our normal path
Yeah, sounds good.
and mingle with some people if we find them.
Sure. Well, the room right next to hers, 19 is, or the room right next to where she is 19 is her bodyguard's chambers.
Well, all of her bodyguards are either downstairs guarding the front door or guarding her currently.
Right. So 2 of them are still with her and 1 is downstairs.
So is there anything valuable just laying out that we can see?
There's 12 full bottles of wine in here.
There was 12 full bottles of wine.
Take one down, pass it around.
0 bottles of wine.
Yeah, that's good
There
math.
are several empty bottles of wine in here as well, one of which contains a gold necklace worth 250 gold pieces.
I think my beer's out. I'm taking some wine.
There you go.
Who's our accountant?
I think Marcus was accountant.
My bad.
What the hell? I have no description of room number 14 at all, anywhere. So, random room, I guess?
Looks like a sitting room.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Or are those tubs?
Maybe it is a bath, because 14 does coincide with the baths on level 1, so I'm guessing it's a tub, or it's a bathroom. Good call.
Even though it totally does not.
Yeah. We're gonna go with it. Alright, so...
17 looks like an armory.
17 is an armory. A gaping hole in the roof exposes this armory to the elements. Very few weapons are stored here at present. Shelves to the north lie mostly bare, and poorly maintained weapons rack stands against the south wall, holds 3 rusty spears and a frayed net. Nearby is a closed cabinet.
I point and motion towards the cabinet.
I examine the cabinet for. Oh, good. I might have found traps.
There are no traps.
Or confirm that there are no traps. Nah. I open the cabinet.
The cabinet is unlocked, and it contains 2 heavy crossbows and 2 longbows.
Are there bolts?
There's a box of 20 crossbow bolts and a box of 10 arrows.
I don't know who uses arrows.
I use bolts, and I am running low.
No, those are yours.
Yay.
I've yet to fire my bow, so yeah.
You have a bow?
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
Why is that messed up?
Because you're a sorcerer.
I'm an elf.
I know.
Yeah.
I innately know how to use it.
One of the rusty spears is decorated with inlaid mithril. And another one is named, it's got a name written on it called Dragon Gleam.
Ooh,
And
that's fancy.
written in Draconic. Let's see, how do I do this chat thing here where it's in Draconic?
So you have that little
Got it. Okay.
chat box. There you go. It says dwarves are stupid.
Hey, hey.
So pretty much everybody but the dwarf understood it.
That's not right.
What's that on?
One of the spears.
So one is named, one has draconic on it, and one of them just has inlaid mithril.
Correct.
But they're rusty.
Yeah.
It's not very good craftsmanship.
I believe Marcus has 3 first level spells left.
Have detect magic?
I do. I have identify.
Oh. Doesn't identify require shit?
Yes. Do I have a load of shit that identify requires? Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Do I plan for shit? Yes.
All right then.
So I set out my 3 pearls that I no longer have,
Okay.
and an owl's feather for each one. And I cast Identify on each of these things just in case.
Okay. The one with the inlaid mithril is just inlaid mithril, and the one named Dragonglean is just has a name, but the last one with the draconic on it is enchanted with the daylight spell.
It's a fucking flashlight.
Yep. Best 300 gold I ever spent.
Wait, did you say flashlight or flashlight?
Flash.
That's
Do
it,
not
okay.
fuck
Alright.
the spear.
All right. Just making sure, because you don't want a light on one of those.
It's a spear. Why would you want? No.
Well,
So who wants a not flashlight?
The draconic is the command word to cast the spell.
Now I get it.
well, I suppose we take all 3 of them because they're valuable. And one has inlaid mithril, which if we can take the
Yeah.
mithril out,
Mithril is valuable. If we can
Yep.
melt that out of there.
It's worth 50 gold pieces.
Apparently not a lot. All right, accountant.
so I'm. How much is the other one worth?
The other one is worth
Isn't it just
1 gold
named?
piece.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's just a spear with a nameplate.
Yeah.
What about the magic one? What's it worth?
It says cost rare, so you'd have to look up whatever rare was in the book. I don't know if I have equipment here. Items.
See, I don't think we're allowed to sell magic items.
That?
Well, I mean, the Adventurers Guild is shit on. Or at least you cannot just outright trade items. I think maybe that was it. Like, place between characters or some shit.
So it used to be that there was a fair at all of the events where they would lay out magical items, right? And you take your magical item certificates out and trade them for magic items the fair had. Okay.
Yeah.
It's different.
Huh.
Can we sell it? No, but I want to know how much it's worth so that way I can write in like spear worth this much gold in case one of us wants it and wants to trade it in at some point for something. I know at the fair, like a +1 weapon is always purchasable. So like at Gen Con when you go, and then you can go to the fair, and like +1 weapons are always available for purchase, like for like whatever the +1 sword is worth. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like my rogue got a +2 some garbage short sword that I didn't want, so I took it over and I traded it for a +1 bow.
Yep.
Well, it says anywhere from 500 to 1,000 for rare items, but
Okay.
so I would have to look into it more and see what I would actually assign to it as far as a value, but that gives you an idea at least. So rare would be a +1, so it'd be a +1 spear. What would that be?
+1. I don't. Doesn't make it necessarily a +1. in the same sense, anyway.
Yeah. Like 500 to 1,000 is fine. Like,
All right.
does anybody use spears?
Hmm.
Not really.
I'd say it's a glorified flashlight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So that's gonna be one of those utility items that we're gonna be like, you know, it'd be really awesome if we had a daylight spawner. You'd be like, holy fuck, we have a spear that does that.
And then we're like, but none of us were attuned to it. Ah.
Well, that is a thing.
All right. So moving on to 20.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
All right. A roaring fireplace churns out heat and light at one end of the spacious 30-foot high chamber. The ceiling of which is buttressed by 10 wooden pillars carved as dragons. 5 large tapestries hang along the walls, 2 on the west wall flanking a door, 2 on the east wall hanging side by side, and a particularly grand one dominating the south wall next to the fireplace.
So dramatically, I hold my hands up, be like, don't touch the tapestry.
You don't know what they might do. There's a double set of doors on the north wall that have a stone balcony overlooking the stables and the kennel area and the well area.
Is there anyone in
No. 4 of the
Damn it.
5 tapestries each show dragons hunting, killing, and feasting on lesser creatures. With blue dragons attacking a desert caravan, elves succumbing to a green dragon's gaseous breath weapon, a red dragon burning down what might be the castle ward of Waterdeep, and a black and white dragon circling over a cold swamp dotted with ruins.
So do these all correspond to the different like teleportation circles?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 5th tapestry shows Tiamat, the queen of evil dragons, in all her glory, crowned in gold and silver and worked with gemstones and gold and silver thread. Fully 35 feet wide and 20 feet tall, it shows Tiamat crushing cities and surrounded by adorning followers.
So this is why we don't have bags of holding. Because this would get sold real fucking quick.
Yeah.
My guess is there aren't many of these.
So I go get one of the shitty spears,
Okay.
and I poke the tapestry with.
The one gold spear.
The
Okay.
named one.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. This is now the poke. What's its name? Dragon's Gleam?
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna gleam me trapped.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. If anybody wants to roll an intelligence history check.
Oh, I can do that.
I think do I have history? Yes, I have history.
History for what? Like dragon shit?
Oh yeah.
Or
I'll agree to that.
All right.
like do I have
Yeah,
to roll?
you don't even have
if
to
it's
roll.
Dragon related? Okay.
Wait, it's dragon related?
You start pointing to things on the tapestry and putting things together. The blue dragons, you kind of reveal the locations of the Sword Coast region. The blue dragons are attacking a caravan crossing the desert of Anrock. The white and black dragons are circling the Mere of Deadmen. The red dragon is near Waterdeep, and the green dragon is clearly rampaging among the high forest elves, based on the mountains in the background. Tiamat herself is shown with what are clearly Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate in her claws.
So targets, right?
Would seem so. It seems like a nice little map.
Anybody else seen that?
It looks like a map.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of like a detailed account of what exactly they're planning to do.
Let's just make a bunch of artwork detailing our entire plan.
Who's gonna believe that that's your plan when you have a piece of art that's
I
depicting
mean,
it?
I don't think like cool the tea of that. I think if they just said or and everyone's gonna be like, that's bullshit, but yeah, you guys are crazy. So they're probably not gonna discern what the fucking plan is because it's artwork.
Does anybody want to roll for the perceptions check for the secret door?
I forgot about that.
I mean, if I have no reason really to notice it, then no.
Did any of us roll?
Nobody rolled perception in this room. History.
I mean, I would be looking at the columns. Shit.
I would probably be focusing on the paper.
I don't know why there's a secret door when there's an actual door
Right, that seems kind of weird.
right there.
Quick escape to jump the balcony. I don't find it.
Okay.
But it says it's stone cutting history check on the stonework, and I rolled a history check. Is it a stone secret door?
No, it's wood.
Oh, yeah, then that won't help at all.
Sorry.
It's alright. We'll just walk around.
Yeah, you will really will just walk around because there's a door to it. I don't understand. 3 open windows let in light and air. The room's walls are adorned with stuffed animal heads, including a large 14-point stag, a mountain goat, a bear, 2 winter wolves, and what can only be an ankheg's head.
Oh, okay.
2 tattered banners hang from the ceiling, and 2 leather chairs and a handful of braziers complete the comfortable parlor. It's kind of a hunter's bragging room.
Did you say there's a stuffed animal in here?
Stuffed animal heads. Yeah.
Oh.
Not like teddy bear.
Yeah, like teddy bear heads. Anybody making bets that this used to be the one girl's room? Then when she found out she wasn't going to be the white, she tore off all the heads.
Yeah, okay.
No, just that's my fantasy. Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, seems logical.
Did I go to a dark place on accident?
Pretty typical for you.
I mean, if there's nothing really of note that jumps out immediately at me, I'm probably just going to progress back to these 10s.
And 10s are they're more like downstairs. They're guest rooms. So there's 4 guest rooms. So each of you get a guest room. You get
Ooh,
your
that
own
shit.
room.
And then I think once we poke in there, we'll poke into 18.
Oh yeah, I forgot about 18. An enormous bed is covered in a soft burgundy bread spread, and a fire crackles in the fireplace, lending the room warmth and an atmosphere of comfort. This appears to be Talus's bedchamber.
Right, so search this room.
Yeah.
perceptions. There is a chest in this room.
Tarsus. No.
Brett fell asleep.
Talus keeps a locked chest in this room.
I examine the chest for traps.
Okay. You find no traps.
I attempt to pick the lock.
All right.
Is there any like Arcana script on it or anything?
No.
So I sleight of hand. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Plus the proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Well. Shit.
It seems to be a really complicated lock. You were unable to open the chest.
Can I try again?
All right, try again. All right, 19. When opened, light spills out from the +1 chainmail within it. The armor's light also shines on the chest's 4,000 gold pieces and a scroll of scorching ray.
So I say Mark gets this roll.
Can our cleric wear the +1?
Yeah. Chain mail or chain shirt?
It says chainmail.
Okay.
Damn.
Claire can wear chainmail.
Yeah.
Can it?
Wear heavy.
I don't know. I'm not playing the cleric.
Clerics can wear heavy. Yeah.
Give cleric armor.
No.
They used to be able to.
Light and medium.
Chain mail.
Chainmail's
heavy.
medium.
Gonna say I don't think
Oh.
it's that.
No. Chain shirt's medium.
Oh,
Oh, I think I've already got chainmail. So I'm good on the armor.
It's chain mail. It's +1 chain.
Oh, it's +1 chainmail. Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah.
I could use that.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, no, this is better chain mail.
I promise.
Wasn't she wearing chainmail when she was in the other room?
Yeah, they have white
She
chain
was,
mail.
yeah, she was wearing something. Some kind of a.
Might be a bit bigger in the chest.
I wonder if that's ornamental stuff that she's wandering around in, and it just looks like chainmail.
Yeah.
Wait, chainmail is heavy. How is he wearing chainmail anyway?
Are you War Priest? Or Lore?
Oh, that might be why.
I don't know.
No, it's
just trying
knowledge.
to come
Sorry,
knowledge.
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 Yeah, I think I'm wearing the wrong armor anyway. Well, shit.
Wait, don't dwarves get special?
I'm double checking all that. I don't see anything. I think I just picked the wrong armor to start with.
I'm kind of amazed they made chainmail heavy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that kind of seems odd, doesn't it?
I mean, it's heavy in weight, but the heavy armor is usually defined by how much more restrictive it is. Chainmail is not that restrictive. Half plate is medium and chainmail is heavy. That doesn't make any sense.
I agree, because also half plate isn't 40 pounds.
No, and ring mail is heavy. Ring mail is metal rings on leather armor. It's lighter than chainmail.
Yeah. I was because half plate is essentially just chainmail with like plates.
Yeah, pretty much. It's your major
weird.
plates, but none of your in between stuff. Yeah, I don't understand some of this stuff.
Yeah, that is strange.
So what's the call, DM? Do I need to switch to chain shirt or half plate, I guess? No, he wouldn't have been able to afford that.
This is also
What's
the
the
other
question?
laughable
Whether or
thing.
not he can wear it, or
But yeah, technically I've got the wrong armor on. I shouldn't be able to wear that.
oh,
One of the starting equipment items that you can get as a cleric is
What?
proficient. If proficient. I'm like,
Oh,
how
if
else?
proficient.
I think war priests get heavy armor. I think that's
Yeah,
probably why.
you know, I think that makes sense. I think I've looked at that before. War priests. I thought about playing one at one time.
Yeah, because I've always built clerics in the past as having chainmail or half plate.
Yeah.
In this case, that'd be wrong.
Let me just. Pretty sure. Let me.
So at what point are you a war priest?
He's not. He took knowledge, not war.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd have to have taken the domain.
okay. Oh, do
So
you only get one domain in this?
Yeah. So I
Oh, do
think.
you establish your domain at first?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Probably have to go down to like scale mail or.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I think scale mail would be the best option of what he can afford.
Okay. You want me to just put this in the notes for this?
Yeah,
then?
as well. Yeah. I need to make some modification.
Man, you guys didn't even take any damage because Vanestra just went in and smoked everybody. She took care of business.
Taking care of business.
Okay, good.
She's
Then
working overtime.
Alright, so that modified my armor class.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, not by much, just by 2.
We can like play paper rock scissors to see who gets that after we're done, right?
Well, that's the end of the session. So if you want to do it now, go for it.
Well, I guess there's that.
What?
Wow,
Why
that
would
was
Yeah.
quick.
That was session 7. It was more of a role playing thing and making a deal with Talus, and you guys learned a lot.
Yeah.
Where's your spell book?
I don't know.
Was it on her?
She probably has it with her.
That's unfortunate.
It's in her inventory.
It is indeed in her inventory. Well, I guess back to the chainmail issue.
Right?